Before we go too much further, what I want to do and what I've got up is the file that we ended up with at the end of the video. So we did the file handling routine, so there's getting a file and there is writing a file with its own main program, which we probably don't need too much, and here is my insertion sort to put into the file. Now we wrote these separately to this and we just sort of plug things into our program. We're going to do exactly the same thing with our mastermind. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy all of the code from mastermind and place it at the top. So if I just take all of the functions, and not really the main program at the moment, take the functions, edit, copy and paste them in there. Really, I've written the game and it's ready to go. I just need to work out how my main program is going to be working. But there's one more thing that I need to do, which is to get the user, find out whether it's a valid user to play the game, because I need the person's name so that I can save the person in the table. So I'm just going to change this routine. I'm going to save it in a different location to begin with. Save as, well, let's just save it here. I'll call it game, mastermind game. Because really this is the end of my project now. So between these two items, let's think how the game needs to be played. I need to log a person in. So I'm just going to put a comment here to log a person in, because I'm going to do this again in a different file, and then we're going to merge it with our main file. Log person in. So when I've logged them in, what I'm going to do is play the game, and so that is basically these things. I need to generate the code and then play the game. So let's do that. All of this is to do with saving the scores, so I need to do it before now. So if I do code equals generate code, code equals generate code, and then attempts equals play mastermind with the code. Now we're going to need a new file for it, and we're going to build our item. At the moment we're going to have attempts, but we need the player name, so that's the next stage in my program. But as I said, I will deal with that separately. It's very, very similar to this piece of code here. So that's where we're going next, just finish off our game entirely. So I'm going to save that, and we'll start looking at this getting and running the username.